Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberSarks. In today's video, we are jumping straight into something every Linux admin must know: creating a secure SFTP user and locking them into a specific directory with no SSH login access into the server. No more full server access, no more security risk, just clean, controlled, professional SFTP setup. As you can see, the user having SFTP access to the terminal and SFTP access in the specific folder access. I'll walk you through the exact command, the directory permissions, the chroot setup, and how to test everything so it works perfectly at the first time. So fire up your terminal, get ready for some Linux magic, and let's secure your server like a pro. Hello sysadmin, let's start the setup. I have already created step-by-step process file. We are gonna follow that script. Here is 5 simple steps we'll follow to set up SFTP. Here in right side, I have my Ubuntu server in my VMware where I gonna proceed this setup. This is my IP address and I gonna do SSH from my Windows machine. That will make me easy to type command and to do setup. Initially I have username Ubuntu, so let's type its password. Well, when you log in, it will show this home directory here, Ubuntu home/Ubuntu. We'll create our user and give the user access to this folder. For that, let's follow this step from this file. Here we have 5 to 6 simple step-to-step setup. We'll follow that steps, so let's start. First step, let's create user. Type this command will create the user. I name the user as test user and give him the password. So let's make this password simple. I'll make it simple. I'll create this password as admin123. That will be easy to remember. You create your username and password and make it try to make it strong. Retype this password. Just make it leave it as it is. Just press the enter. The user is created. Let's check this directory and login permissions for this particular user. As you can see, it has directory as home/test user and login as bin/bash. So the user has its root directory as a home test user and it has a login user. It has a login permission. Step 2. Let's create user for SFTP only. Just type this command, just copy and paste this command. This will change user mode and apply default directory as test folder as we mentioned earlier. Also, only that user can access this particular folder. As you can see, the group and username as test user. The folder is created, named test folder. You can create your folder as your name. You can create your folder. I name this folder as test folder. You can create your folder as you want. Again, let's change login session permission to no login for that user. After that command, the user is unable to log in into the server using SSH. As you can see, the user permission has no login. And also the home directory as var www test folder. Note, you might face some issue while performing that process. If you face any issue, just repeat this process. This is very important step for this entirely. Step 3. Create directory for the SFTP user. Let's create a folder for our user like public HTML. The folder is created. Let's move to next step. Step number 4. Let's set a permission for user and his folder. Let's copy this process, let's copy this command. The first command, we set up test user as its owner and group for the newly created folder public_html. In second command, make root as owner and group for test folder so that even root can have read-write permission. Again, let's set up permission for folder. Set up 775 permission for test folder, also public_html. This permission is required so that the user can read and write into that folder. After this permission is perfectly set up, let's proceed to next process. Step number 5. Check user location and accessibility. Step number 5. All the user setup is done above. Now let's just verify the location and permission for that user. Just type vi etc/psswd. It will give you user details. As you can see, this would be the particular user order. The first one is showing the user home directory, and the last one is showing that user have no terminal login access via SSH. If a user do not have this particular permission setting, repeat step number 3. Let's proceed for final setup. Step number 6. Configure SSHD for SFTP for the user. Open SSHD configuration in your server and copy paste this configuration at very last of this configuration file. Want multiple user, then follow this command like user 1 to set test user 2 and so on. Here in our configuration we have root directory as %h, means we have defined before, and leave all configuration as it is. And copy and paste this configuration file at its very last. Once the configuration is done, the final one, let's start SSH. SSH is started, we have no issue at all. Our configuration is done. Now the final one, let's check the SFTP. Let's open our mobile XTerm. I use this app because I find it simple to use. Let's open SFTP server here. Go to session, open SFTP server. It asks for username, password and server IP too. Here is my server IP. Go to server, give the username. The username we have created before. I have test user and password as admin123. So here's my username. We do not have port, we use default ports, so press OK. It will let's type the password. It asks for mobile password. You don't need to set up mobile or master password here. Just cancel it. Well, we can see here SFTP is logged in. We have our home directory with test folder and public HTML. We have successfully set up SFTP. SFTP is logged in. We have our home directory with test folder and public HTML. And that's it. Your SFTP user is fully set up, logged to a specific directory, and your server is now way more secure than before. If this tutorial helped you out, don't forget to hit like button, subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss another system admin or cybersecurity tutorial for CyberSharks. Got any questions, talk somewhere, or want me to cover more Linux security topics? Drop your comments below. I reply to everyone. Thanks for watching, stay secure, and I'll see you in the next video.